Hello, everybody. I'm back. It's Casey Rag, also known as Crown Jewel. I'm back with my Crown cast. I was coming back to try to piggyback on the first episode of this. So we talked about creating your own path and not necessarily being happy with the past and how you can change what it is that you've done because, it's your path, right? The next question that I have is, can somebody else be at fault or to blame for your path being rocky? Okay. So what I'm getting at is, say if the person decided to allow someone into their lives, because in the initial, the first podcast, we talked about how sometimes people can hinder themselves and they don't want to let people into their lives, and because they have all of these rules and they have all of these guidelines that people have to abide by for them, as opposed to just allowing people to be who they are. But say they did invite somebody into their life, allow them to come into their life, open themselves up and let them come into their life. So then once that happens, the trajectory of what they were doing or the path that they was taking kind of starts to change. It ends up changing because a lot of time as people, what we do is we try to accommodate for the person, or hell, in some cases, the persons that we have allowed to come in our life. We rearrange things. We kind of cut that corner, or we kind of go through that alley, as I was mentioning in the first podcast. Do we blame the other person for that, or do we blame ourselves? Because the thing is the other person coming in, they know that you are an individual, and they know that you have things going on in your life. And if you're already established, they kind of should know that you're kind of rearranging things to make a place for them, right? But on the other side, understandably, they kind of don't necessarily take that into consideration. I can't take it back and say they don't know. They just don't take it into consideration. Now, can we blame them for the trajectory changing? Or do we blame ourselves for deciding to take a different path on account of someone else? You see, it's really hard for a person to see when someone's opening up a space for them, because what they see is what their end goal ultimately is, not necessarily that the other person's end goal may be changing just because they came in. They also might say, well, I didn't ask you to do that. Or I didn't make you do that. Or I didn't ask for any of it, right? Is that a selfish way of thinking? And can we blame them? I know this will cause a whole lot of commotion and eruption. Yes, eruptions like a volcano, and disruptions in the relationship. So my question remains, can somebody else be to blame for you not staying or sticking to the path that you originally or initially set out to do? This is just a question that I've been pondering, because a lot of people say, no one wants to play the blame game, right? And a lot of times we're not necessarily blaming, but these become reasons. And these reasons need to be acknowledged. All right, y'all. Just another quick little tidbit that I was thinking about, and I just wanted to put it out there in the atmosphere and see what y'all was thinking about that, how y'all feel about that. Y'all just hit me up and let me know. Again, it is your girl, Casey Rag. You can hit me up on Facebook at Casey Ragland. You can hit me on Twitter at Ragland_Casey, or find me on Instagram at RagsBatty. Holla back, y'all. I am Crown Jewel, and this was your Crown Cast. Let me know what y'all think. Bye.